Kentucky will head to the Swamp this Saturday to take on the Gators. Billy Napier is still on the hot seat. Will this be his last game as head coach of the Gators? Seems like we've been saying that every week since week one. Well, we're going to talk about it, but before we do, I got to tell you about a promotion we have available right now at wagertalk.com. For a limited time, you can get the rest of the college football season, only $299, using the promo code CFB299. This is available for any of the great handicappers at wagertalk.com, including this guy right here. I'm still the number one big play handicapper at WagerTalk since 2022. That's with 4% and 5% plays. Number one with football picks since 2022, 4% and 5% plays. I'm up 136 units with those plays in 2024 alone. As always, though, there's no purchase necessary. You're more than welcome to tune in just for the free picks. The only thing I ask from you is that you take the time to smash that like button, and that will allow me to keep putting out these videos. Let's get into it. Florida opened as a slight favorite in this game, but Kentucky has now been bet up to -2. The total sits at 43, pretty low number. Both these teams are 3-3, but I think Kentucky's resume is a little bit more impressive. They almost upset the Georgia Bulldogs. They do have a big upset win over Ole Miss, and they lost to Vandy last week, but apparently these days losing to Vandy isn't that bad. Just ask Alabama. Florida, their 3 wins, not so impressive. Their signature win comes against UCF, but UCF has turned into a bit of a dumpster fire. They got players opting out. Gus Malzahn seems to have lost his team. They got a win over Minnows Samford and Mississippi State, the whipping boys of the SEC. Florida's in tough here. They lost Graham Mertz for the remainder of the season. All he did is lead the SEC in completion percentage last year. He was completing 77% of his passes this year, 791 yards, 6 touchdowns, 2 picks. Say what you want about Mertz, he wasn't making any mistakes, and you can't say that for the guy replacing him, DJ Lagway. People say he's got higher upside. Well, maybe, but he's also got a much lower floor, and he's likely to make mistakes. And you got to ask yourself, is this Kentucky team the kind of team that forces inexperienced quarterbacks to make mistakes? I think we all know the answer to that. Historically, Kentucky has had their number. Florida is 0-6-1 against the spread in their last 7 versus Kentucky. They've lost 3 straight in this series. Their last home game against Kentucky, they lost 26-16 back in 2022. In their last 3 games against Kentucky, they've scored 14, 16, and 13 points. This is expected to be a close, low-scoring game. I'll take Mark Stoops to outcoach Billy Napier. Florida finds a way to lose close games. Kentucky is the type of team that I think can find a way to win a close game here on the road in the Swamp. We're going to go with Kentucky on the money line, -123. If you like this video, smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel. If you got anything to say to me, even if it's nasty, hit me up in the comments below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can.